Maybe we can catch all these green lights and not have to stop. Turn the camera off. Decatur First Methodist Church on the left and the old church on the right. This is Commerce Drive. It was Berry Street. We will just loop the school. I'll see if I can park and walk up and see if I can find a date of construction like I did at Claremont. School looks very similar to what it did when I was here. The steps have been moved back. They were further up, closer to the street. But when they remodeled, they kept the same basic style of construction and look. Down here used to be our playground. Let's see if I can find a construction date. Those old buildings have been out there as long as I can remember too. Okay, we're approaching the depot here on the left. Maybe you'll be able to see it pretty good in the shade. We'll cross the tracks. Go down to Winona Park. Now the depot used to sit closer to the tracks, but they moved it back. There's some of the old wagons. I've got better pictures of those wagons. I'll try to post a couple of those. I don't know what you can see. Looking right into that sun on a dirty windshield. Pizza by Candlelight was right there on the corner. Willie Bradford's barbershop was right up here a little bit further. I may ought to go straight. Well, may not be able to do that either. Up from Winona and then turn right where you can get a look at the old ice plant, Austin's car. Well, I think Austin's car wash is gone now. Full of new condos or townhomes. Agnes Scott here, right here on the right. See if I can find a construction date on Winona as well. I'm going to turn around and try to get better video and pictures. Okay, the camera battery is down to about 12%. But I'm going to try to get a view of the old ice plant lofts or condos, whatever they are, and the depot from this angle. And then I'll change the battery before going on to College Heights, maybe College Heights, Oakhurst, 5th Avenue. Right across over there was where Melton McKinney was on the left-hand corner. Austin's Car Wash was on the right. All of that is gone. I'm gonna try to get a good picture of the ice plant. Then change the battery, go down, get Agnes Scott. I think you can get a good picture of the old ice plant. And I think that used to be the original Sam's Crossing right there, or maybe not. Maybe it was up at the next road. I think that's where the original Sam's Crossing was, up at the next street up there. I don't know what this crossing was called. Okay, I'm going to change the battery, and we'll keep on moving. Okay, I've changed the battery. I have 3. I've got one more fully charged, and now I'm charging this one. And this is Sunday morning, the 12th of January, 2020. I may have said 2019 when I initially started these videos. I'm not sure what the temperature is. It feels like it's about 60 degrees now, 58, high 50s. I'm going to go down right in front of Agnes Scott. Okay, we cannot enter. I was going to drive through just to let you see that. We may be able to turn up here. I don't remember. I don't know. The tunnel under the railroad tracks right here on the right. Look when Agnes Scott was founded. That plaque there might tell. We'll turn up through here and just go by. I'll see if I see a plaque on the front, but I'm not going to get out. See a cornerstone. I thought all these buildings used to have cornerstones. But that's not the first time I've been wrong. That's for sure. past College Heights. Okay, College Heights will be right down here on the right. We'll see if we can swing through the parking lot, or we're by the front of the school. See if there's maybe a cornerstone or a date stamp of construction. For a minute I thought there was a little kid up there playing by himself, but there's his dad. See anything that would indicate a time of construction. So I'll leave that to my friends. We'll swing by the joint on our way to 5th Avenue. A universal joint. Where a group of Decatur High friends meet, I think once every 6 months. I've been invited, but I just haven't made it there yet. Seems like always something else going on. College Heights will be right down here on the right. We'll see if we can swing through the parking lot, or we're by the front of the school. See if there's maybe a cornerstone or a date stamp of construction. For a minute I thought there was a little kid up there playing by himself, but there's his dad. See anything that would indicate a time of construction. So I'll leave that to my friends. We'll swing by the joint on our way to 5th Avenue. A universal joint. Where a group of Decatur High friends meet, I think once every 6 months. I've been invited, but I just haven't made it there yet. Seems like always something else going on. I guess we could go through McCoy Park right quick. So there are two kids there. I don't know. I would hate to inadvertently break a federal law by filming kids that you just passed by. We won't go to the upper parking lot up there, but that upper parking lot up there was where couples used to park and spark. I like that, park and spark. Okay, let's go down by the joint, 5th Avenue, Oakhurst, Decatur High, maybe Glen Lake. Let's see what we have time for. It is 11:44 right now. Yeah, here on the right we're passing by the original Scottish Rite Hospital. I think this is fire station, yeah, number 2, Decatur Fire Station number 2. Here on the left, Universal Joint here on the corner. We'll cut through the back parking lot. Here's a side story. Before this area was reclaimed, I was over here doing photography one Sunday morning, right there in the back of the Universal Joint, that parking lot. 2 ladies approached me, gave me a big old hug, wanted to know if I had a quarter. This Sunday morning about 9 o'clock. And so, yeah, I said, sure, I got a quarter, and I pulled out a quarter. She said, how about, honey? She said, how about $1? So I was going to go down to Bootleggers here and get me a quarter shot, but I'd like to go down here and get me $1 shot. So I pulled out $1 and gave to him. I started to follow him and see where the bootlegger lived, but I didn't. But that's an interesting side story, I think. And we may go by Oakhurst first now, no, I'll turn and go by 5th Avenue first. Get this lane brain off of my rear end that wants to push me down the road at 100 miles an hour.